The Opinion with Michael J. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? So, I'm just going to explain something to you very simply that an excerpt from the Pierre Poilievre, Jordan Peterson podcast. Part of the podcast after was on the Daily Wire, where he actually answered about the terrorists with Trump. So once I had seen that, it was pretty obvious to me, Pierre Poilievre just does not know what he's doing. Has no friggin' clue. So to further make a reference towards that, I bring you this. Let's start here. Listen carefully, folks. He says it right here.
Apologized for it, which was something remarkable to behold, and so did Kemi Badenoch, who now runs the Conservatives in the UK. Now, the reason I'm bringing them up as an example is because, well, they were a Conservative government, and they certainly didn't govern by anything approximating Conservative principles. And so how do you feel about the probability that if the Conservatives in Canada take power, that they'll be enticed into this global utopian delusion that seems to have enveloped so many leaders, kind of regardless of their political stripe? What do you think, if anything, can inoculate you or has inoculated you against that?
I know better.
Well, elaborate. What do you mean?
I'm not going to do that. And it will be hard because the temptation...
I'm not going to do that. Come on now. I know better. I'm not going to do that. This guy wants to be the leader of your country? All the Tories have ever done for the last Conservatives, so in case anybody knows, Progressive Conservative Party of Canada, whatever the corporate umbrella they go under now, all he's got in his bag of tricks is tax cuts. Nothing else. Tax cuts over the last 50 years have wiped out the middle class. So you got no more middle class. So here you go right now. This guy doesn't know what he's up against. Trump's been a gangster. He's the only guy. You think the guy's a savvy negotiator, Trump? How many people have had casinos and gone bankrupt? The only one in the United States that we know of is a guy by the name of Donald J. Trump. He doesn't pay his bills. He lives an ostentatious lifestyle. He's a bully. His M.O. is the same. He might as well be Adolph II because his M.O. is the exact same. The people he hires to run government, his next tour too, second tour, starts January 20. All his support, not qualified for the job. Adolph I, that's the way he operated. So Trump, just like Adolph II. You better just hope that you have a general that doesn't want to be like Hermann Goering. And this really, look at your history. Panine, etc., chancellors, Hindenburg, the president was the guy that could change things, but, as fate would have it, he passed at a wrong juncture in time. So here's the thing. Pierre Poilievre is not your answer. Jagmeet Singh is turning out to be more of an embarrassment, the way he's behaving. So, Canadian landscape for the next Prime Minister is going to be a little touchy because not many people know how to deal with this guy Trump, because it's not as simple as you think to out-negotiate him. You don't even know what you're dealing with. I know exactly what you're dealing with Trump. You people do not know what you're dealing with. Be very careful. Do not be like Chamberlain getting off in the plane and waving, "I got this agreement." You got a second opportunity in history to do the right thing and not get fooled by something silly like that. So, this is Michael J. with the opinion from the Whig Tory, sending you all love and peace. Stay safe and be careful what you watch and listen to. Use discernment. Take care, folks. Talk to you all soon. Ciao for now.